happening, gamers? This is Bradley here, and welcome back to a new episode of That's Nintendo Crazy, where I do some of my more random videos. So with Nintendo releasing a numerous amount of Wii U and 3DS games towards the end of 2013, I decided to do a top 5 list on my most anticipated end of 2013 Nintendo games. And this does include first party and third party titles. I've been having a super hard time picking the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spots on my list. I just can't make my mind up. But let's see what happens. So to fill in the shoes for number 5, that would have to go to the Wonderful 101. It's a fresh, new, unique idea that combines things like Pikmin, Beautiful Joe, and just straight up action. I think it's a really neat concept where you can draw out the different Unite morphs or weapons you want to use, and that's something we really haven't seen before, at least that I can recall. This may just be a game that will fly under the radar like it has been doing in Japan so far with it selling next to bare bones. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to play it. Hey, it may even turn into a cult classic. Plus, I'm ready to enjoy the witty banter between the Wonderful 100, and if the demo's anything to go by, then the Wonderful 101 is sure to be enjoyable. I do fancy some Zelda, and The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds is there to fill in that gap. I mean, it's Zelda, so what's not to like? And the 3D effect looks amazing in this game since it adds a wonderful sense of depth to the game world so you can clearly distinguish the different levels on the playing field. And IG Aonuma, the series producer, has stated that they'll be doing some different stuff with this game that isn't conventional with the Zelda series. Rupees will be playing a much bigger role this time around, and there will even be a shop that houses a bunch of items that Link would normally find in dungeons. And that's different. Does it mean we'll be able to tackle the dungeons in different orders? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Now, one of the reasons why it's not higher up on this list is because I prefer the 3D Zelda games over the top-down 2D Zelda games. Don't judge me. Super Mario 3D World. If it was actually a full-blown 3D Mario game like Galaxy 2, instead of being a pseudo-sequel to 3D Land, it may just be higher up on this list. But that doesn't mean it will be a bad game. I'm sure it will be fun. I mean, it's Mario. He's got platforming goodness written all over him. I do enjoy the colorful nature of 3D World, and it's definitely one of the reasons why I'm drawn to it, but I'm just worried that it'll be too similar to 3D Land and just be too easy. Having the 4 different characters to choose from will help distinguish this game from the rest, but maybe we just need to find out more details about this game to make it truly shine. I just hope Nintendo is working on a true 3D Mario game alongside this one. 2 words. It's Batman. And with Batman Arkham Origins coming to the Wii U, I'm totally up for a game with a more serious tone compared to the other games I mentioned on this list. And considering I love me some comics, even though I don't read Batman, woo, go Spider-Man! Just being able to go on another adventure in the dark and dreary world of Batman with a brand spanking new storyline filled with his rogues with the likes of Joker, Deathstroke, and Firefly is just going to be great. Plus, the Arkham games have one of the best combat systems in recent years, so The Dark Knight is taking number 2. Hopefully, the game doesn't feel too samey compared to Arkham City. Picking The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD as my most anticipated end of 2013 Nintendo game may seem like a weird choice considering it is just a remake, but it just looks so awesome. The one thing that really draws me to this game has to be its amazing art style. Everything just looks so crisp and lively with this lighting and bloom effect and all around just HD goodness. I would have to say that this is actually my favorite art style in any Zelda game. Now, I never actually beat The Wind Waker back when I played it on the GameCube. I only got around to the Triforce Collection part. So getting The Wind Waker HD will allow me to finally beat the game. With its faster sailing, tuned up Triforce quests, fantastic graphics, and even a hero mode, this is definitely one of the games on the top of my list. And come on, you can take selfies with Link. That automatically makes the game a 10 out of 10. But that will just have to do it, folks. That is my top 5 most anticipated end of 2013 Nintendo games. And honorable mentions would have to go to Pokemon X and Y for the 3DS and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. Now keep in mind these are just my opinions, so yours may just differ. Now if you want, you can leave your top 5 most anticipated games in the comments below. Go ahead, tell me. And you can also stay tuned for some more videos, and if you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and add your favorites and all that good stuff. But I'll talk to you in the next video, guys. Bye!